guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video that is dedicated to Nikki Tutorials. She recently did a collaboration with Too Faced Cosmetics and she created the makeup palette, The Power of Makeup. Now, I discovered Nikki Tutorials purely from her video, The Power of Makeup, and I just thought it was the most fabulous video that she created. It had such a great meaning behind it, and I've always loved Nikki Tutorials. I think she's super talented. I think that she's just such a sweetheart, and I am always willing to support YouTubers who I feel really strong connections with, and she is one of those. I recently purchased the Power of Makeup palette from Too Faced Cosmetics, and I purchased mine online from the website meccacosmetics.com.au. It is an Australian website that stocks the Too Faced brand, and it is the only place that we can get it as far as I'm aware from. So as soon as I knew the dates that it was being released, I set a reminder in my phone so that I made sure that I was on there. I think that there's quite a lot available there because I didn't have too much of a problem to order it. I thought it was such a fantastic little bundle, considering it was Australian $80, and that can be quite pricey if you are just alone getting a palette. But with this package that you receive from Too Faced and Nikki Tutorials, you not only get a palette, but you also get a shadow insurance, some glitter, mascara, eyeliner, last but not least, the palette. And it is such a pretty packaging and palette, and I really loved the way that this was. I like that it's sort of a book sort of style. I feel like it's slim enough that you can take it with you wherever you like, but it's also quite a variation of shades. You have your shimmer shades, you have your matte shades, and you also have your colorful shades that you can add a bit of a pop of color, which is what I have done here. I used the Mystic Hour and the Glitterly Pot alongside the Frosted Yum to create this look. It didn't really need too many shades, but also something that I loved is it comes with two blushes, a pink and a peach, depending on which skin tone or what you are feeling that you are wanting to wear for that particular day, a bronzer and a highlighter. So really, if you wanted to minimize your travel bag, you can always just take this palette and you can have every single thing that you possibly could need for a weekend away or a holiday or whatever, depending on how much you love makeup, of course. So if you want to learn how I created this glitter style mermaidy greeny blue eyeshadow, I'm not really sure what I'm going to call this video, but I feel like this is so feminine. I feel like it's a nod to mermaids out there. What do you think? I'm a mermaid lover, so I feel like this is going to be my mermaid makeup look. So if you want to learn how to look like a beautiful little mermaid, especially with Halloween coming up, and you don't want to go too crazy and you want something pretty sparkly and fabulous but not too out there, this will be perfect for you guys. So if you want to learn how to create this look, please keep on watching. I'm going to go in with my MAC 217 blending brush, and I'm going to take the matte shade Painkiller, and I am going to buff above that crease. So now that I've done Painkiller, I actually really like this as a matte shade. Sometimes I find like with matte shades, for me, they can just make my skin look really dull, but I don't know, this color is really, really pretty. Next, I'm going to go in with my bullet brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I'm going to take up the shade Makeup and Chill, and it is like a nice warm chocolate brown, and I'm just going to take that into the outer corner in the outer V just to sort of deepen that area. Then I'm going to take Painkiller again on my MAC Fluffy brush and just blend those two shades in, and I'm going to lightly drag those colors onto my lid just so that it looks something similar to that. And then this way, having these tones in here just really seem to bring any shades together, especially someone who has green eyes like myself. I find sometimes they're not like blues where they'll just pop over anything. So sometimes I like to bring these sort of shades into my eyeshadow colors just so that way it just really pops my eye color without having to go super intense with tones. Sometimes just a little bit of chocolate shade and some matte brown can just tend to do that. So I like to just make sure that this area is seamlessly blended out without having too many harsh lines. Then I'm going in with my 242 from MAC, and I am going to lightly pack the shade Frosted Yum all over the top of my lid. We're going in with a pretty glam look today because this palette is super glam. I haven't done my powder on underneath my eye because I just wasn't sure about the fallout. Then taking my bullet brush again with the Makeup and Chill and just sort of blending those two shades together, and then just buffing it out with Painkiller. Now I don't have any glitter glue, so I'm just going to take my 242 and spray it with Fix Plus, and just to sort of amp up that Frosted Yum, I'm going to take the Glitter Plot Glitterly and just dip my brush in, and just on the center I'm going to add just some extra glitter just to make it sort of pop. And again, just going to go in with the shade Painkiller and just buff out any edges. My suggestion would be to do your eyes first, considering that there is quite a lot of fallout with this glitter, which I sort of expected, but I'm doing a first impression on a foundation, so I really wanted to do that and do that for you guys, so that's the reason why. Otherwise I would have done this on my own, but oh my god, this is so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Too Faced sketch marker in You're So Too Faced in black, and I'm going to create a wing liner and see how this goes, because I haven't tried this one out yet, but oh, this is dark. Yeah, I love look at it. I just want to do a PSA. This has to be the worst black liner I have literally ever used. I was not going for a wing liner that was going to be this thick, but Drag Queen called for a Drag Queen day because this is ridiculous. Like, the tip on it I thought would be great, but turns out it's super stiff and it doesn't move when you're using... I had to go in with my Kat Von D because honestly it was just... I kept creating more and more of a mess. I feel like once I put my lashes on, I probably won't hate it so much. Oh, honestly, if you knew the struggle, I don't know. Some people might have some good opinions on this liner, but as somebody who wears liquid liner mostly every single day, I probably wouldn't waste your money on getting this one. So I was trying to use everything from the box that I got, but I got the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which I was really excited to try because I haven't used this one before, but turns out it's actually purple, which is fine because I really want to give the purple a go too, but because I'm going for a real like brownie sort of blue, greeny, glittery, mermaidy sort of look, I feel like that's just way too much color to use. So I'm just going to go in with my Benefit Roller Lash and I'm going to coat my lashes because I am putting falsies on anyway, so I don't want to put the purple on and then throw out the whole themes. Now that I've coated my top lashes, I'm going to go in and put my falsies on. Okay, so now that I've popped my eyelashes on, I'm just going to let those dry for a little while, but I'm going to go in with my YSL Black Kohl liner and just run it along my waterline. Oh, it always makes me want to sneeze when I do that. Does anyone else feel like that? With my flat brush from ELF. It doesn't have a number on this one, but it's just like a little flat brush that you can run along your lower lash line. I'm going to be taking the shade Mystic Hour and just running that along my lower lash line. Just to buff that out with my 217 MAC brush with Painkiller again. So in the Power of Makeup palette, I am then going to take Chocolate Soleil and just pack my blending blush brush and just slightly contour my face. Then I'm going to take I Will Always Love You as my blush. Really doing the most with this palette, I tell ya. I actually am loving this palette. And then taking Champagne Truffle, which is this shade right here. I'm just going to take my little angle brush that I always use for my highlight, and I'm just going to dust on the top of my cheekbones. To finish this look off, I'm going to go in with my Candy K lip liner from Kylie Cosmetics. And then I'm going to finish it off just with the center of my lips. I'm going to put the shade Noble from Kat Von D. And then last but not least, I'm going to finish off with my MAC Fix Plus. To the end of my tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this mermaid Halloween-esque video that I have created for you guys. I really am happy with the way that this makeup look has turned out. I am such a fan of Too Faced Cosmetics, so I didn't even think twice when NIKKIETUTORIALS released a product alongside with her. I knew straight away that I was going to get it. I have never once been disappointed in anything that they have brought out. I have to say though, I'm not overly fussed on the sketch markers. I will not be purchasing those. Some other people may have some good opinions, but I feel like if that is the worst of product that I used from Too Faced Cosmetics, then I'm doing pretty good. So I'm not overly fussed on that, but everything else that I have used to create this look, I have thoroughly enjoyed. The eyeshadows are so creamy, they're so buttery, they're super pigmented, and also I love the little pop of glitter that she's thrown in there, which I've never used Too Faced glitter before, and I tell you what, I really love it. It's so finely milled and it is perfect, especially for people who aren't into big obnoxious glittery looks. This is great because it just adds a little bit of a sparkle without being too much. So with that being said, please, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed to my online family, please make sure that you guys do, because I love it when you guys come past and say hi and give me feedback. Also, all my social media links are down below. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in my next video. See you. Bye.